This is Igbo Area TV.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Of course, you have heard the latest. Aisha Buhari returns from UK after rumor of President Buhari getting married on Saturday. Nigeria's First Lady, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, has returned to the country. That was 2 months after she left for United Kingdom for what was regarded as a holiday. It was said that Buhari was to have a wedding, and the wedding was to be between him and Hajiya Sadiya Umar Farouk, recently appointed to head the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. From some angles, the news saying the president has moved on from Aisha and is getting married to a second wife, and the wedding is set to hold on Friday on the 11th of October. This also might have confirmed the speculations, especially after concerns were raised by Nigerians over the continued absence of the First Lady Aisha Buhari, who had gone totally incommunicado since her trip to the UK. And they said even recently, this new lady has been the mastermind behind the delicious meals Buhari and the cabal members have been eating, especially during political gatherings such as rallies and campaigns. Mrs. Buhari arrived at the Nnamdi International Airport, Abuja, at about 4:30 a.m. via a British Airways flight and was received by wives of present and former governors as well as other friends. The president's wife has announced her coming back to the country tonight while leaving London at about 8:56 p.m. As she made the announcement on her Twitter handle at Aisha M. Buhari. She said Mrs. Modube Oguntade, the wife of Nigeria's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, retired justice, was seeing her off. While surrounded by reporters, she said she was happy to be home after a well-deserved rest. She confirmed she was fully rejuvenated to continue the work of improving the health and well-being of women, children, and other vulnerable Nigerians. You know, most First Ladies, what they do, they have program for Nigerians, like she said, saying to the well-being of Nigerians. She has continued to resume her work normally. Nothing like, being afraid as if somebody is taking over. Yeah, but you all had what happened last Saturday. Though we had from the other corner that the presidency denied that such happened. We saw the said lady dancing, jubilating, surrounded by well-wishers. And somehow somebody was complaining that I have about security, what, how many soldiers guiding us? So it's we're here to get to the root of the matter. But everybody, Nigerians already feel, knows what transpired. No insecurity in Southeast. No need for Operation Python Dance 4, IPOB says. Indigenous people of Biafra on Saturday said there was no insecurity in the Southeast geopolitical zone to warrant the launch of the ongoing Operation Python Dance in the region by the army. The group alleged that what appeared like insecurity situation in the zone had been caused by the land grabbers who were reportedly working with leaders in the region, people who are trying to grab lands for whatever motives. The group's media and publicity secretary, Director Emma Powerful, stated this while he was surrounded by journalists on Saturday. He maintained that the Nigerian army should focus on the northeastern part of the country that is almost ravaged by activities of Boko Haram and other forms of insurgency, rather than in southeast where its men were allegedly harassing defenseless innocent Nigerians. The group said there is no insecurity in Biafra land, said for those introduced by land grabbers. By land grabbers they mean people who are indirectly rugaring our place, stealing the land in the name of ruga, secretly using people to get land, seizing our lands. He said there is peace except for where terror headsmen and are working havoc in some part in Southeast. It is therefore unacceptable that Nigerian army should be running around in unarmored vehicles and tormenting innocent civilians when they should be combating insecurity in the core north. They are trying to say Nigerian army have a place. Nigerian army should go to Sambisa. And, that is where they are needed for now. The Southeast does not have any form of insecurity. There is no problem. The Southeast is stable apart from those who are trying to seize people's land by force. Those who are harassing defenseless, innocent citizens. Well, I like Professor Soludo. I like how he handles things. But on this particular one, he said God made Nigeria to be together. I was wondering how, which portion of the Bible says that God has kept or has arranged for Nigeria to be together. I thought maybe economics had made him forget history, or history wasn't part of his course required. I don't understand him. Something Lord Rugard and his girlfriend discussed and, fitted something together, and you're trying to tell us God arranged it. When some pastors, even when they say such, I ask them, please show me a portion of the Bible that says Nigeria is a divine arrangement. Please show me. None of them has been able to show me. Some of them said it is better to live in peace, that breaking up is war. I used to ask them, are they happy with the way things are in this country now? Are they happy with it? Should we continue going on like this? A section of the country is marginalized, and this has been from time. And perhaps I'm also going to learn why a section of Nigeria is marginalized, and somebody will tell me that is the will of God. Because if you say this arrangement is the will of God, then God is not an author of confusion. Certain things has to also work. So I don't know where they read it from. Meanwhile, I understand Soludo just got a position in Buhari's government. It's easy to, we understand what is on the background. You have to sing a different tune. We understand where you're coming from, Soludo. We just understand where you're coming from. Thank you very much. Soludo. Saludo. Of course, ọnwa gwa ya nara salary elu konyocha ife ndị a kwọnụ gị ụgwọ nụ ka ọ dị ka a na-eme mmadụ ya na-ekwugharị ọnụ, ụfọdụ a na-ekwukwu ma nke azụ ha kwuo, kama ya concentrate ya on economic policy as a gunye ideas to bring things to normal. Iba na isi na nke a kọlụ nke a si ebe a kọlụ ebe a akwụtụ aka mmadụ si lose value. Ya adịkwa careful mewe ife ọfụma mara ife agwara gị ma ebe ahụ mewe na itinye ọnụ na nke ife makwana na nwere ka o si dị. Concentrate on your work, Soludo. You know what you're called to do there. Concentrate on it. You will do better there. Maybe history is not your side. Rome was not built in a day. Innocent Motors replied Tunde Ednut and Dr. Freeze. Nigeria's foremost vehicle manufacturing company, Innoson, has replied celebrity Tunde Ednut for dragging the shape of the vehicle given to BB Niger Season 4 winner Mercy. Recall that some hours after the prize, it was reported that the celebrity entertainer mocked the car prize given to Mercy. Reacting to this, the company via its Twitter handle expressed that the company is a work in progress. What a good reply. Look at the Twitter handle of Innoson. The wrote, Rome was not built in a day, and the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. Innoson vehicles will continue to grow steadily, closing the gap little by little, improving on its vehicle and services till it becomes one of the greatest exports from Nigeria. But it's so sad how people will just, open their mouth and make statements that are not helpful. Okay, are you trying to tell Mercy to reject the car or what? What do you want, guy? What do you want? Or are you ready to give Mercy another car that is actually fit for her price? Are you trying to get some publicity? I don't know. What do you want? Or it's like for some time the media has not been focusing on you and you want to say something. Please, let's say things that are valuable, things that will make sense. Even Daddy Freeze. Switch direction. I don't know what you want, Dr. Freeze. 1 month after the Akano Ibian International Airport, Enugu was closed by the federal government. The rehabilitation of the runway at the airport has not started. The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, had on August 24, 2019 announced the closure of the airport, which is the only international airport in the southeast region, for the reconstruction of the runway, with the Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, promising work would be completed by December. However, in a new development, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN General Manager, Corporate Affairs, Mr. Henrietta Yakubu, on Thursday confirmed that the rehabilitation runway had yet to start. Yakubu said the airport was closed due to safety concerns regarding its operation. Following the closure of the airport, international flights run by Ethiopian Airlines have been diverted to Port Harcourt International Airport in Rivers. Similarly, domestic flights were diverted to Sambakwe Airport, Owerri, Port Harcourt Airport and the Asaba Airport in Delta. In September 2019, the Kano Ibian International Airport was reported as being on the rotor closing by 6 p.m. daily, owing largely to the absence of airfield lighting and approach. A House of Reps member also raised an alarm that no work has started on the planned repair of the airports, the Enugu Airport. That was the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Toby Okechukwu. He has accused the Ministry of Aviation of abandoning the Enugu Airport 6 weeks after closing it. He made this known while moving a motion of urgent public importance on the closure of the airport. The motion was moved by Okechukwu and 30 others. He said in spite of the December 2019 deadline, which is fast approaching, no contractor has been mobilized to the site and no fund released for the rehabilitation. Also corroborating the claim, Patrick Asadu, PDP Delta, said the situation is contrary to the promise made to the region, that is, it will be completed by December ending. Meanwhile, following the adoption of the motion, the House therefore resolved to urge House Committee on Aviation to work with the Aviation Ministry to ensure immediate commencement and called on President Muhammadu Buhari to intervene. Nigeria, may God help Nigeria. I remember when the Abuja Airport runway had some problem. It was closed immediately and work began. They started using Kaduna. Lagos also had same problem. Why will they wait for a day to start working on Enugu Airport? Are they trying to play politics again? Stop playing politics. The other time they said build an international airport in Ebonyi. Meanwhile, you close down Enugu for what? Giving us some excuses. It is not acceptable. We the Southeasterners not accept that. We don't accept it. What is ours should get to us. If you people don't want us in Nigeria, allow us to go. Buhari, stop marginalizing the Igbo people. Buhari, stop marginalizing the Igbo people. It is not hard for the government to promise 1 billion naira for herdsmen. You could also build dry ports, 10 of them in Kano, or 20 of them. Fix this little one that is our right. Fix it for us. What I'm about to say, somebody defined it as beautiful nonsense. Oh my God, this is wonderful. He said, where you have a state governor that spends horrendous amount of money every month buying diesel for use in powering street lights and then fixing traffic lights, all in a state where erosion and roads filled with potholes are done every nook and cranny, while vehicles turn to canoes precariously navigating through the streets once the rain drops as a result of blocked drainage and total neglect of road maintenance. Whoever says sense is common should take a visit to Anambra. I hear they are planning to plant flowers next to. A lot of people said Anambra is the state where things are moving. You normally hear things like Willie is walking. But recently, if you go to Anambra, oh my God. So a lot of people are crying out, let something happen. Imagine they said you buy diesel to power street lights. You buy diesel for generators to power street lights nowadays. I think we should upgrade. There are street lights powered by solar. I don't know why we'll be buying diesel to power street lights. Then the potholes. Recently on this channel we talked about how the government of Anambra acquired potholes filling machine. What were they sourced for? They should start using these machines. Is it for decoration? A lot of people are complaining about Anambra roads recently. It is one of the worst. Something has to be done. They are also planning to plant flowers. Please fix the potholes first. Later you plant flowers. Because the energy that would have been channeled to do other things will be now directed towards planting flowers, and other things are left undone. Imagine also telling somebody to fasten his seatbelt you see some road signs telling people fasten your seatbelts so that maybe something will hold them. They will not jump out of the car because of the potholes. This is amazing. Ebonyi Governor Umahi said, I am a very rich person. I became billionaire at 25. But okay, let's see why he's trying to say so. He said because he was hardworking and committed to duty. He said this while interacting with leaders of the Abakpa main market in Abakaliki, while trying to debunk rumors that he has shop at the market. He said, I was working very hard. I am not a poor person, but very, very rich person. You can't use the state's money and still do all these things, projects we are doing. I don't have any shop or any interest in the market. Wow. It's amazing. So he was accused of getting shops. I know some governors who do that. They build plazas with state money and they take this plaza. Even while they leave office, they still take rents for this plaza, business plazas. It's amazing. Something you build with state money. I hope that is not the case with Umahi. Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.